Please like, subscribe, and put on your notification. Thank you.
Hi everyone, you're welcome to Tutelage Education Services. My name is ADJECTIVES, and today I'm presenting an interesting topic titled Sequence of Adjectives. You can also call it Order of Adjectives. What do we mean by sequence of adjectives? Sometimes in an examination you are presented with multiple adjectives to put them in the right order. So you have to follow the principle of standard English to get the right order. Oftentimes we see students humming the adjectives or singing with them. This is just to tell you that they don't know what to do or they're not familiar with the terrain. So I'd like to start with the meaning of adjectives. What are adjectives? Adjectives are describing words. So words that tell you the qualities of things or people or animals are called adjectives. That's about the meaning of adjectives. Okay, now moving on from there, we have different types of adjectives. We have what we call general adjectives. General adjectives. General adjectives give you the general qualities of things or people or persons that you can just apply to any noun. For example, we have good, we have hard, we have good, we have great, we have nice, we have bad, and so on. Now from there we have what we call specific adjectives. Specific adjectives apply to certain types of nouns. That means you can't just use them for any kind of nouns. For instance, the word posh. Posh, comfortable, they apply to gadgets. They apply to furniture or houses or cars. When you look at the words delicious or tasty, of course, you know that we only apply them to food or meals. So that is about specific adjectives. We have one of them, but we have to keep it short to save time. We move on to the other type of adjective, adjectives of size. We're talking about words like large, big, medium, and so on. These are sizes. We have small. Okay, and right now I move on to the next type of adjective, which is an adjective of shape. When we talk about shape, we are talking about the different shapes that objects can come in. We have round, we have rectangular, we have square, we have circular, we have oval, and so on. These are words that have to do with shapes. Now we go on to adjectives of age. What do we mean by age? We're talking about how long the noun has been in existence. So we have words like old, new, contemporary. Contemporary, of course, means that it is in vogue now. We have archaic, we have obsolete, and so on. And also we move on to adjectives of color. We have different types of color: white, green, red, and colors can also be in compound. What do I mean? I mean we're talking about leaf green, we're talking about light blue, and so on. So you should just know words that go together. That's another skill in English. So after that, I'll take you to what we call adjectives of origin or region. You can call it region. What are we talking about? We're talking about where the object or the person is from. So we're talking about American design, things like that. We're talking about Italian. We're talking about northern. Where is that? Region, northern, southern, eastern, western, and so on. We're talking about Nigerian, for instance, Nigerian. Okay, the last one I would like to talk about is the adjective of material before I go on to the next section. Okay, what do we mean by material? Very easy. The materials that the object is made of. So we talk about leather. You can have a leather bag or leather shoe. It tells us the material. We can have iron. You can have iron spoon, you can have silver spoon, you can have plastic spoon, you can have plastic. These are words telling us the materials. We also have rubber, etc. and so on. Now, very quickly, before I go on to how we arrange our adjectives, in sentences. First, I would like to tell you that all of these things we'll be talking about are related to what we call noun phrase. So, a noun phrase begins with a determiner. If you have any word that has to do with quantity, it comes with it. Quantity, numbers, whether called ordinal numbers or cardinal numbers. Okay, if it has to do with quantity of numbers, it comes first. It comes next. Then you have your string of adjectives. Your string of different adjectives in the right order. So, after that, we have the noun because they all exist for the purpose of describing the noun. Okay, so this is the structure. The structure of a noun phrase. The sequence of adjectives that we're talking about today are something or is something that comes between here. Okay, so I'd like to give you examples right now. Why are we doing this? At all levels of education and in different examinations, both local and international exams, we have this concept, this skill being tested. So we need to learn how to arrange our adjectives in a very simple way. When you have your adjectives in multiple, first and foremost, take away the determiner, article or what have you. Be sure that your noun is at the far end. Then arrange your adjectives. So if you have things like leather, brown, we have big, we have nice. The rule says we should follow this order. Quality comes first. Specific opinion comes next. Size, shape, age, color. If you have material, you go with it. Then you have your noun. So, we have quality, specific, size, shape, age, color, material, and the noun. So let's put this thing in the right order. These are the words that we have the problem with. Someone who is not skilled would probably start singing. But as an expert, as a knowledgeable person, I'll just go right to it. I'll tell myself which one goes for the quality. General quality, it's a nice thing. So I'll put my nice there. After quality in this order, the next word that should come is big. And the next one should be color. Depending on what you have, you cannot have everything at once. Just use the order for everything you have. Then we have the material, leather. Then we have the noun. It's as simple as that. The next one, very quickly, we have words like American. I'll clean this again. American. We have young. We have free. We have slim. We have girls. So in a very simple way, I'll just use my key. What's my key? Here I have them. Anything about quantity comes first before any adjective. So we have free. Free. Slim is their general, is their size. Slim will come next. Age will come next. Young. We have, where do they come from? America. American. Excuse me. Then the noun is girls. So we have, let me just give you two more examples. Let's look at how we can arrange these other words. Okay, let's say you have sports, car. We have Japanese. We have brand new. We have brand and we have new. So, how do I start from here? Very simple. I'll put my article if it is there. Second thing, adjective of age is the next thing that should come based on what I have here. So, brand goes with new, of course. Brand new. Brand new. Where does it come from? Japan. Japanese. Then, originally, we're talking about a sports car. You can't separate sports from the car. So you have sports car. That's it. So, lastly, let's look at this again. We have cab. We have taxi. We have first. We have yellow. We have the article a. So, or let me just use the word my as a determiner. Okay, so we have, I can have my determiner first. My comes first. First is the next word because it has something to do with quantity or numbers. First, color comes next. Yellow. Taxi, cab. Taxi, cab. Okay, this is the order based on the standard English. Anything different will be awkward. So, you usually have the word scattered in the list of options in some examinations. You don't need to panic. All you have to do is to just apply your principle, which says quality comes first, specific object, opinion comes next, size, shape, age, the color, material, the noun. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.